We are suppliers of daylight. Ultimately, buildings are built for people. And it's important to know what the people want to do in this specific building. But you can also build constructions where the use of the building is not defined yet. And then you need to be flexible. Basically, Janssen Systems as a whole, whether it is a window or a door or a facade, it's all about combining all the elements like daylight, fresh air. We can make strong profiles for high spans, but we can also make very slim profiles that offer an abundance of daylight. We can filter it, we can bring it into a building, we can block it if the sun is too intense. And also, if we take a small profile that we connect to another profile, we can make unique combinations. People should be feeling comfortable in an environment or in a space. And if this is an office where you are working every day and you cannot interact or intervene even, then you might end up becoming ill. But if the architect has made good choices, then you immediately respond to it and you're attracted to it. Steel has many advantages. The first, we all know, it's very strong, and therefore we can make very slim and high-span constructions. Steel is also very sustainable because of the reuse factor. We can reuse it time after time and make different cycles for new types of buildings. If the choice is made well and the steel is integrated beautifully into a building, I get somehow unconsciously also attracted to it. You start to wonder, is this possible? And actually, that's exactly what we can do with steel. We can stretch the limits of your expectations.
But it's not just about a big range of materials and various variants that influence design. We think there's one more aspect that influences design. So let's have a look at design through filigree, fine elements and transparency. We can use certain profiles to make looking outside seem like looking at a painting or a picture. There are lots of different glazing bars for windows and doors. For facades, we use mullions and transoms with different and various contours and depths. This can really shape the way people look from the inside to the outside. Let's focus again on the Arte family. The slim visible surface between 25 and 40 millimeters allow us to manufacture fixed glazing, elegant fixed glazing with ideal technical values, so daylight can flood into and through the building. By adding design glazing bars made of different materials, we make the product range complete. So we make all wishes come true, so you can implement your visions with Janssen Systems. I would like to tell you about one of our excellent corporations. A while ago, we received a call by Studio Pietbone. They are a well-known, renowned Dutch design bureau, and they have always used Janssen Systems in their works. But being perfectionists, they now also wanted to use accents in their door collections and complete them. And so, together, we developed a glazing bar exactly to their ideas. It's unique and special because the design allows to make the door look the same from the inside and the outside. Cities and buildings are growing, and this means that the requirements for our products are changing all the time. The study on the new Arte slider shows potential developments in the future. The large glass surfaces allow daylight to enter the building. While the sash is almost 300 kilos heavy, it's really easy to move. And I can only invite you once again to visit our roadshow when it's in your region to try it out yourself. We don't only use filigree constructions and transparency in doors and windows made of steel, but also in the facades. The facade is like the face of a building and influences the first impression. And it doesn't only have an obvious aesthetic aspect. In times of growing cities, facades have several functions. They protect offices and apartments and can help to improve the environmental factors of the environment. We can, for example, reduce noise emissions with facades by using sound-absorbing materials or by designing the building shell in a way that it deflects sounds. Green facades or targeted color compositions can counteract heat island effects in cities. The door of a building welcomes you. It influences the first impression and gives you an impression of the architecture and the expression, the character of the building. Built from FIS standard profiles with only a few adaptations, the revolving door and other FIS doors come with leaf sizes of up to 2 by 6 meters. And we also have double leaf doors. Once again, we see that we can marry transparency and filigree lightness in steel. The frame of the existing FIS profiles is only 50 millimeters wide and gives you a beautiful look inside and outside if you want to. You can have both. The dimension welcomes visitors and shows how open the building is. Whether it's function and security, using special materials or a large range of variety, or lightness, filigree and transparency, our products help architects to create buildings where people feel comfortable. We are proud that we support them day in and day out.